The Hawaiian Comedian presents. I've been doing comedy for over 23 years. And I've been on the road. I've been in different cities. I've been different things like that.
We're here to talk about everything, man. The topics you talk about with your friends, your family, questions you got for us. Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
I figured since I'm talking about vacation, I might as well dress like it. This is one of the shirts I wore. It's more buttoned up. I mean, I had all my shirts like this.
See, and
like this.
And the crazy part is I'm over here in my hoodie because I live in reality because we live in Idaho.
You know what?
I know he came back and he's all happy and everything like that about this thing, but come on, we got to come on back to reality.
No, I'm on because you know why? If I stay on this high long enough, hopefully by the time I fall, Mother Nature will get her act together here in Idaho and give us actual spring. So I'm hoping
it just needs to be consistent.
Yes.
Consistent.
That's what I mean by if she get her act together. Just because you give us a couple of days of nice don't mean that makes it spring, Mother Nature. I'm talking to her like she's an actual human. She might be. Either way, thanks for coming back or thanks for hitting next. I said it. I'm a man of my word. We're going to go to vacation part 2. These are conversation thoughts I just had about my trip overall, whether it was from the airport to the boat to the port, anything I thought about, I was like, I got to ask THC. That's really what this came down to.
Okay.
I thought of these questions and I was going to text you and I was like, that's what we got a podcast for. Because if I'm thinking it, somebody else is thinking it. Also, you know what else you're thinking about if you've been here now for the last three episodes. Hoagland meat, yeah. That ribeye steak, I ain't forgot about it either. New York strip. Oh, you can get you some of that.
I can still taste it.
THC 25. I'm not saying his name just to say it. That is the promo code when you go to hoaglandmeat.com. Spend $40. That's the minimum, so you can get the free delivery. When you put in THC, the number 25, get a 10% discount. You're welcome. Thank Hoagland Meat. Need to get them back in here. Not trying to brag. It was really good. Really want it back again. But it's okay. It was a great experience. We loved it. Chris and Spence, they were dope. Chris was the chef. I got to figure out where he's at. I need to ask it. I got some questions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you always here leaning on me like THC, we need to get this in there. Why don't you lean on Chris and them?
You right. My bad. Well, you the one that put it together.
Them. I know.
I was on vacation when you worked this out.
I know. I'm sitting back here. I'm sitting back here in my hoodie while he on vacation. Enjoying this. Oh, it wants to be sunny. No, it wants to rain.
Yeah.
No, it wants to be sunny. No, it's snow.
Either way, hoaglandmeat.com. Use promo code THC, the number 25. Get yourself 10% discount. Free delivery. Oh, sorry. It's for the Idahoans only. They are a local company.
That's right.
So for some of you out there, Virginia, Cali, Texas, Midwest, you can fly out here and get it. But if you live in the 208, free delivery is set. All right. Going back to
excited
vacation with man.
Okay.
Plumber's crack I wasn't ready for that edumacation. But speaking of plumber's crack, I got to just talk about this one thing that also happens, not even just to white people, just white and light-skinned people. You can't forget that the sun is undefeated.
As far as sunburns?
Yes. You know how many, me and my wife, we call them fried chickens and lobsters. They get that burnt after day one. I don't know what it is about when you get on a cruise and you think you are invincible. And for no disrespect, for the most palest, that's the palest people I see that out there. I'm like, I don't care how much sunscreen you put on. Take a break. You got 6 days on this boat, dog. Take a break. There was a guy literally THC.
Like leather skin?
Yes.
So that's what you mean when you say fried chicken?
Yes.
It's got that skin.
Yes. So it's so there's lobsters who are red and then fried chicken.
That's where I was stuck at when you said fried chicken.
I was like crispy, but it don't feel right.
Okay.
So my thing is just you got to dial it back. I get it. We're on the cruise. You want to do what you want, but a sunburn don't look good. It don't. Don't look good. And for me, I don't have this problem.
Why?
But I'm just like, it's gotta hurt.
Why don't you have this problem? Why don't you have this problem?
My pigmentation, I'm already dark.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, if I'm back home in Hawaii, I will match you.
I believe that.
I will match you. My pigment comes back in like, but it's funny though because I burn first. I always burn first.
But you're not burning like a red burn.
Oh, I'm burning like a red burning but like I'm peeling.
So the people who are red, so this is why I had to ask you, because I knew you were saying like your range is he could be
but that's
mean
because
to this table.
that's because I, like you said, I'm not paying attention and I'm just all out. I don't need sunblock. You know, I had this whole thing growing up in my head. I'm Hawaiian. This is what it is. This is what we do.
Right. But does it hurt though? Because see, there was some people.
Noxzema City.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I don't get. Like, there's some people that's like, well, I got to burn to get a tan. You ain't got to be hurting though.
It just depends on how long you out there though. It's how long you're out, and you might get distracted. Sometimes you don't even feel like you're getting burnt until later.
See,
like it doesn't. When you start getting burned, it don't tell you right away.
No, but no. THC. The same way you talk about older people that had flat asses, these same older people, you've been tanning for years. You should know this.
Maybe, but where do they come from? If they came from Minnesota or maybe Alaska or someplace that they don't really even get no sun, then they coming out there, they gonna burn on the first day. Well, first day they gonna burn, like sizzling.
But you got to know that though. Here's a perfect example. My wife knows. Now, she's Italian. She's got a little bit of mix in her, but she knows the process. Because when we got on the boat, she was like, I'm gonna go sit out. I'm like, cool. She was like, I'm sitting out for 2 hours. If I ain't back in 2 hours, come get me. So she wouldn't be looking like a lobster.
Okay. That's fine. But I'm also say this too, is that most of these folks know they burn, but it's a different color than what it was.
Yes.
Or it's a color, which I've met people that are like, I take the burn over my pale skin.
Man.
I know. I've seen them. I've talked to them.
I saw one.
That was just like, I'd rather be red than to be see-through.
Bro was literally like a rotisserie. Day one, he was red only on the front. And then by the second day, he was red on the back. So the only thing that was white was the arm, the inside of the arm.
So he had a racing stripe?
Yes. Looked like doggone, what's his name from Cars?
He had a racing stripe. Lightning McQueen?
Yeah.
He had a racing stripe on.
But I'm like, dog, that's gotta.
Hey, man, some people just burn, and they do know. They do know. They know. They know they burn. They know what's going to happen.
That's just not a good look. But
it's not, but maybe that's just their thing. Maybe they get burned so that they can come back home and tell everybody how much sunshine they got.
I guess. Because my thing, I get it if you're like out and you're playing basketball or doing the mini golf with the kids, and it's like, well, yeah, I was out here with my kid for 4 hours.
Yeah, you end up with that stupid sunburn. When you go out mini golf, and you end up with that sunburn that's on your face, and it makes that little line, and even when you take your glasses off, you look like you got glasses on still.
But the ones that's just for 4 hours
and then flip,
I'm like. You got 6 days on the cruise. You can progress this thing.
Yeah, you can start slow.
That's the other thing.
Slow.
Yeah, just start slow. It'd be one thing if we was on a 24-hour cruise. I get it. Go get that burn.
Right.
We on this boat for 6 days. And guess what? You're going to get off the ship and go to a beach and do more tanning.
Yeah, gradually.
Layer it out.
Lean into it.
You can tell me shut up if you in there. Let me know if it's just like you just got to burn the look. I
guarantee you there's somebody at the house right now watching this.
They like
Sunburn right now looking at it.
Must be nice. I get it. I don't have the rights to talk, but why don't you just progress? Or are you just, maybe you're just trying to rip the Band-Aid off because you're just so pale. You're like, you know what? I just got to get
some of those people look so red. They look like they've been just ripping Band-Aids off.
Yes.
Yeah.
THC, we did not take a picture because it was wrong. But there was a guy, literally, y'all can't see this, but there's literally a red sign that says record.
No.
He was that.
No, folks at home, this red is red. Like
you
red.
met my wife. Ask her. She will not lie. He was, and this is day one. I was like, bro.
That's red.
Yes. He was that.
That's red. That's like blood red.
If I had a picture and pulled it next to him, you would think I photoshopped it, but I didn't. He was that red.
No.
He was that red, and
you couldn't catch him in a selfie.
No,
nothing.
He was so far away. I didn't want to be that guy. I'll tell you like this:
I can't get a picture of the red dude, but you're gonna send me pictures of piranha eating your feet.
Yeah,
okay.
That's me. That's just me and myself. If somebody gonna get mad at taking pictures of myself, that's a little wrong of me. All right, next one. You've been on cruises. You know that they have drink packages.
Mm-hmm.
The math don't math with me on this.
Okay, wait. Mind you, me on a cruise, I went to work. I wasn't there to have fun.
No. Right.
Yeah, so I didn't get to have start talking about drink packages, I know they're there. I know they're on there, but I'm not familiar with them because I didn't have a drink package.
Okay, so I wanted to just know that
I had to sleep with one of the people that worked in the kitchen.
Oh, I just wanted to know that you knew what they are.
For the packages that go with your tickets.
Yes. So this math don't math. I want to see if this math makes sense to you.
Uh-oh. See, now you bringing this back up again. Okay. We had a big old war about this last time.
This, if you don't side with this one,
okay, go.
This might be our last episode.
Go.
It won't be. Okay. A drink package.
Okay.
If you buy it in advance, it is $50 per person. If you buy it on the ship, it's $80, a one-time fee per person. But what that gives you, you have a 15 drink limit per day on coffee, sodas, Gatorades, and obviously alcohol and beer. Your average...
Wait a minute, you guys didn't have soda and stuff like that where you can just go up and get it from the fountain?
Well, yeah, in the buffet lunch area.
You can just go in that area.
Yeah, but if you wanted a canned soda...
Oh, that counts as one of your 15?
It can. So this is where I'm getting at. If you ever haven't been on the cruise yet, or this is your first time, I'm getting ready to put you on, dog. I'm getting ready to put you on. So your average cocktail, $14. Your average beer, $9. Coffee, anywhere between $5 and $7. I only know that because my wife, if you know me from first episodes, I don't drink coffee, but my wife did. So I was keeping tabs because I had this question for THC. Coffee, $5 to $7. Water, $3. A soda, like $4 to $5. If you do the math, it is cheaper to get the drink package.
Correct. $50.
There are some people on the cruise that was trying to tell me the drink package ain't worth it. And they are the same people that are trying to bring on, which there's protocol, their favorite wine and then their own sodas. And I'm like, you can only bring 2 12-packs. And your wine, you can only bring one, and it has to be in its original bottle. Glass of wine you can knock out in one day. You're trying to tell me you're going to have maybe 2 sodas a day. And I don't know how much you spent on that. It might have been less than 80, but you can get more with the drink package.
No, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, thank you. I was trying to tell somebody that. They're like, that don't make sense. I'm like, how does that not make sense?
No, I mean, just as you broke it down to like what a beer was. You said what, $9?
A beer is like $8 to $9.
Okay, so right there, if it's $8 to $9, I mean, let's just round it off. Say it's $10.
Right.
Okay.
10 times 8. If you got
5,
8,
you're getting 5 drinks.
Right.
Rather than 15 if you get it for the package.
Yes.
So what is there anything that comes with that $80 package that doesn't come with the $50 package?
No, the 50 and the 80 is just a matter of when you buy it. So like me and my wife, when we planned this trip, we booked it this time.
But it wasn't
year.
like somebody was like, oh, I didn't get my package, so then I just bought it when I got here. It was more like, no, I knew I was not going to buy it because me spending 80 was a better deal.
No. People who don't get it is thinking that it's a ripoff. So it's like a discount. If you buy it in advance, you getting it for way cheaper. Because me and my wife spent $50 each. But if you want to get it, because the 2 years before that, we didn't buy it until we got on the cruise. So obviously
now you get 15 drinks a day.
A day. That is midnight to 11.
$50.
$50. Just one time purchase. It's not $50 a day you pay. You pay $50 one time.
For the whole 6 days.
For the whole duration of your cruise, you get 15 drinks a day. They do not roll over, and you do not have to use them.
You do not roll over.
No, they don't roll over. So it's 15 that day. If you hit 15, you got to start paying until midnight. Then it kicks in. Or if you had 4 left.
How do they monitor that? Now, it's not with the soda, right? Because with the soda, you can just go in the buffet area or whatever, and you can.
No, it is. Because if you want to get a can, that's what some people were saying. They were like, well, I want my canned soda. Still get the drink package.
Okay.
That was my whole thing. I agree with you. You shouldn't be buying soda. Yeah. You can get it for free. Same thing with water.
Right.
But if you want to be that bougie, you should be getting a drink package.
Well, I mean, you should get a drink package anyway if you just want to drink.
That's my whole point.
Because you said, what was a mixed drink?
A mixed drink is like $14, $15.
Yeah,
because it shows you.
No, like
it shows you every time.
I can get me 15 of those for way cheaper than what 15 of those. What's 15 times 15? What is that?
That is 15 times 10 is 150.
Yeah, okay.
So then add another.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's almost 200, if not right at 200.
And that's just one trip, because if you just down there drinking,
day. Yeah,
you still got another day to go. But if you got the $50 package, I'm gonna get 15 more drinks in the next 24 hours.
Basically, if you buy it when you buy it the same day you book that cruise.
See, man, if I do this, I'm gonna be drunk on this cruise.
But see, that's the thing. You don't have to, and that's the thing I'm trying to tell y'all. If you get the drink package, if you want to be drunk, go for it. I don't think that's a good combo.
No, it's only gonna take 2 drinks for me because I'm a lightweight.
But that's fine. But guess what? You know what you like? You like soda
and coffee. You can rack up on that.
Love my coffee. You can rack up. That's the thing. You don't have to, it's not just for alcohol. And I think that's where people get messed up. It's for any type of drink that has a price. It goes towards your 15.
Okay.
That's where I was trying to get at. And the person trying to tell me, I'll just keep doing it my way. And I'm like, okay, so you got to haul in your 12 packs and you got to have this specific wine.
And you spend $80.
And you spending money regardless. And me and my wife did the math.
Be more too. If you're buying your drinks just individually, yeah, that's gonna be way more.
It's bad. It's bad. Me and my wife, 2 years ago, when we went on a cruise with our friends, they had it, and we trying to be cheap, thinking we weren't gonna drink that much. We were like, no, we'll just pay, bro. We got that first drink together. It was almost $35 for just 2 drinks, and we are an hour into this 5-day cruise. My wife bought the package, and it was an upcharge. We got it for $70 each. But even still, I would have ran through 140 in the first day.
Easily.
So even if you don't get it until you're on the boat, you still gonna win. If you're gonna buy anywhere between 5 to 7 drinks, get the drink package. If you're gonna buy less than that, then you maybe don't need it. But if you're gonna buy a coffee, because I know there's some coffee lovers out there. If you're going to buy a coffee, a Gatorade, a soda in a can, a beer, those are 4 different types of drinks, and you're already at 4.
Yep.
You got to get it. So anybody telling you out there drink package is false, they don't know what they're talking about. Because I got it in depth, because I thought it was just alcohol. And then, bless her heart, I forgot her name from 2 years ago on our cruise. She explained, she said, oh no, on Carnival, your drink package, that is any drink that has a price, it's covered. And it's covered at anywhere. You could be at the bar on
So what is it? Just like you got a little card with you?
You got it's called your sale and sign card.
Okay.
They swipe that, so that's how they keep track of how many you're at if you decide to do all 15 drinks of alcohol. But they still keep tabs, and then it tells you, they'll be like, Sean Peabody, he had a soda, $4.75, minus $4.75, you owe $0.
Oh.
Because you still have to sign off.
I'm getting the drink package.
Right.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you get a receipt to just sign off that I
want to go on one where I just don't have to worry about doing a show. I just want to sit back. I just want to look at the water. I want to get 15 drinks a day. I want to get it all for $50. I want to do it all. I don't want to be I want to go.
It's a win. It is a win.
You know what? I think you and I are going to switch shirts, and I'm going on vacation for a minute. You going to put on the hoodie. I'm going to put on the shirt. I'm going to leave it all unbuttoned. I'm going to the Caribbean or wherever you went to.
Bro, it was nice. All right, my last one. Actually, this thing could go to 3 parts, but I don't think we need to go that far. I'm going to pick the last one that I really want to talk to. We did drink package, staying, overdoing. Okay, this is the one I don't get. Paying for room service.
What do you mean you don't get it?
Why? Why would you? Okay, so here's my philosophy.
Because somebody got to bring it to you.
That's a charge per plate.
What is the
room service?
Yeah.
I'm not. So let me back.
Do you have the option to go and get it yourself?
Yes.
There you go. You stated already. This was a drink. When we were talking about the drinks, you was talking about bougie.
I can't be.
If you want to be bougie and have somebody bring your stuff to you because you don't feel like you want to get up and go get it, then yes.
For 8, and you know what? I'm being judgment on this. I do not see.
You can't be frugal on the drinks and then talk about room service though. Nope.
Yes.
No,
okay.
You can't. You
okay.
can't. Because you're arguing with yourself now.
No. I'm doing math in my head.
No, you're getting mad because you had to pay for room service. I think that should have been charged as one of your 15 drinks.
No, I just don't get if you have the capability of going and getting it.
Yes.
Why? Okay, so there was a room beside us.
Okay.
Easily couple me and my wife's age. So we're mid low 30s. Easily can assess every day. Here's my breakdown for you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Every time we walk past their room, plates piled up. So I did some investigating. I was like, is room service like the drink package? Because if it is, I'm going to hop on that. No. Depending on what you order, there is a $7 to $12 charge to bring it to you. Mm-hmm. So let's say they did the minimum. 7 times 3, that's 21. 21 bucks a day to bring me 3 meals. And then times that by 6.
How about 120?
That is more than my drink package. And also here was the other thing. They were ordering stuff that was the other thing I was willing to not die on this hill on. If they was ordering stuff you can't get at the buffet, I'll give you that. THC, they was freaking ordering guys' burgers, French fries, chicken nuggets, pizza, stuff you can, and we are on the 10th floor, which is the same floor as the buffet. Yeah. It would have took them 5 minutes to go get it and come back. I just can't understand that spending.
You know why? Because this a cruise to them. These folks probably ain't never been on a cruise ever. This was the first time they get in there. And they said, you know what? They said, you know what? We going all out. We ain't moving from our room. We ain't doing nothing. There are a lot of folks out there that deserve to have a vacation like that, to where they just like, you don't never see us go in and out the door. You just see plates stacked up in the front.
Yeah, that's not, and you know what? They
on vacation.
I am judging because that is not my type of vacation.
Maybe this man, maybe this couple put their money to the side specifically for room service. Oh yeah, they knew what the charge was gonna be, and this man said, "You know what, babe? We're gonna spend about $225 in room service, so I'm gonna make sure I got that covered."
Every paycheck they was transferring something over to way to save.
Somebody, they was like, "What is you put in your 401k?" Nope, that's for room service.
That's for room service. I ain't gonna leave.
Nope.
You know what?
And they on vacation.
They are. You can vacation the way you want
But that's so funny, though, because your ass is going up and down hallways doing investigations on people's plates outside of their door instead of just enjoying your own time on the boat.
So here,
you was just sitting back like Nancy Drew.
But look at my career. This is why I like going on vacation. This is what I do, baby. I was loving it.
If you was the couple that was next to this man, if you guys would stay next door to him, just let you know he was creeping on your plates. He knew what kind of pizza y'all ordered. He knew what kind of hamburger it was. He knew if it was medium or medium rare. He was investigating everything at your front door.
I can actually tell you, yeah, they always got two. They got pepperoni only, no cheeses ever.
Damn.
Their burger, it was a plain cheeseburger, and the ketchup and the mustard was on the side.
Man, this is too much information to be having on a cruise. You need to be going down a water slide or something. You don't need to be sitting there.
It ain't hard when they that simple. They ordered the same thing for lunch and dinner.
That's so crazy.
To them, but
that's so crazy that you got this info.
When it's sitting outside their door.
I would rather have heard, man, you should have seen this one water slide. What about your neighbor's room? What about his room? Plates. I stepped over it, kept moving because I was on vacation. No, you actually set up shop. You went through. It. You set up shop. It was just like, how many times you peek out your door to see if something new got there?
I didn't peek out every time.
But
I walked in.
Was you listening? Was you listening and be like, they got something else delivered?
I wasn't listening. I was mad.
Don't know.
No, I was mad because I never heard.
I'm gonna ask your wife if you was listening. Like,
I wasn't.
Sound like they got something else ordered. I wonder what it is, babe. I bet you it's pizza.
You know what? I bet they probably knew I might be judging. I feel like they always ordered it after
They was staring at you through the peephole.
Yep, they was like, when that black guy and that white couple walk across, we gonna order our stuff so they ain't here to see it and they can just see the leftover. I never caught that door opened. Never. I just always, and I never caught a plate going in. I seen the plate coming out.
Those were professional vacationers right there. They knew how to do that.
They got me. All right, man. I'm Twitty. That's T.H.C. All right, you know what? We're going to do a part 3. We'll do one of what I enjoyed on what I did.
Okay. Yes.
I feel like we threw a lot of shade.
I can't wait to get to that one. That's the one I'm waiting for.
That's the one he wants. You probably want it. And also, if you see me on the cruise, watch yourself because I am watching.
And just so you guys can know, man, Hoagland Meats, the meats that we had up in here was so good.
HoaglandMeats.com.
And if you want to get your own order right there, all you have to do is put in our special little code, THC25. THC25 gets you 10% off of your deal. Anything, and what is it? $40?
Yeah, $40 limit. It's $40 not because we're trying to take your money. It's because $40 means you automatically get free delivery.
Free delivery.
Because I used to be that same person. I'm going to use a discount on the most cheapest thing, and then it ends up being the shipping costs more than what I bought. Spend the 40. You can even spend it right at the 40 line. Spend 42. Get your 10%, and you're getting free delivery. Come on, man. THC, the number 25. Put in your promo code when you go check out at HoaglandMeat.com. I'm Twitty. That's THC.
Aloha.
We out. Vacation part 3. I'll talk about some good stuff and not my doggone vacation stalking, even though I love to do that.
Butt cracks and drink tickets.
Man, I vacation different.